What's up, guys? So Stranger Things is out, in case y'all didn't know. So yeah, Stranger Things season 4 came out. You know, it's a great show, I love it. But there are some things in the show it's really corny. Okay. So first thing there's 3 things I want to talk about. Hey, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen season 4, the last 2 parts yet, you probably shouldn't watch this video if you haven't seen it. I'm dying. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the huge Demogorgon thing first. So in Hopper, you know, their plan was, I guess, to lure out one of the Demogorgons, and he you know, the little Demogorgon almost kills him. Joyce ends up electrocuting the little Demogorgon. So okay, makes sense. Whatever. Cool. And then there's the big Demogorgon. It's super cinematic right now, so El's got Vecna up on the wall, you know, he's pinned down. Lucas just fought that dude off, which we'll talk about that, because that's bullshit. And then Hopper squares up with the big Demogorgon. This is the biggest Demogorgon I've seen. This Demogorgon has been eating since before Christ. So there's a sword. I don't know why the sword's down there. I guess it's because when they fought the other one. And so they're squared off now, which is weird. Usually when they see someone, they come after them. They don't do all that, like, you know, this is the showdown. I've seen those small Demogorgons like go crazy on an average human. None of this ducking and weave and stuff. But the Demogorgon is now one-armed. He's unarmed. He's got one arm though. The Demogorgon is swatting at Hopper, and Hopper ducks underneath it. Nah, bro. You are not gonna tell me the Demogorgon is gonna swat at you like it's Floyd versus Mayweather. The Demogorgon's like, dude. All instances I've seen Demogorgons, they bum rush you. They sack the quarterback, man. They don't respect boundaries. I don't think that you can beat a Demogorgon with a sword, bro. Not that one of that caliber. That's the biggest Demogorgon I've seen in my life. So that was corny thing number 1. Hopper being able to beat the 7'5" Demogorgon. Moving on to number 2. I think this is funny more than anything. Vecna took forever. First of all, I don't know why Vecna chased Max around for like at least 2 years. Like, I'm like, dude, just do the thing. That's bull. And then on top of that, I guess when he actually gets her, I want to kind of time it. So yeah, he starts raising her up in the air. And then 3 minutes later, her bones start cracking. I remember the other ones when they saw Vecna, but then actually when he raises them up, they start cracking up in roughly 10 seconds. I don't know why it took Vecna 3 minutes to be like, you know what? I'm tired of chasing her. I'm a cracker like a thing of pecans. I'm a cracker like it's crab legs. That was corny to me too, because it was like they were dragging that out just so that way Mike could start telling Elle to get her stuff together and get up and save Max. So that was corny too. That was corny. That was just corny, bro. It was just too much corn. It's like 3 minute cracking, and that Max should be dead. Max should be dead. Hopper should be dead. I love him. I like Hopper. Should have been dead. Max, probably one of my favorite characters. Should have been dead. That's corny thing number 2. This is the funniest thing to me out of the whole thing. Let's talk about Black Lives Matter Lucas versus All Lives Matter Jason. I mean, they look like they're about the same size. They're probably like the same size, same age, give or take. The sheer fact that Lucas somehow ends up the winner after too many reasons not to win. He's over here working. So they pull to a scene where I guess you see Max and Lucas and them are in the background, and Buddy's just working the snot out of Lucas. Just working it like he's a slave. So I'm almost racist. Yeah, I'm starting to think Jason doesn't like black people because of what he's doing to him. I guess somehow they end up in another struggle. Lucas gets 2 punches on him. Bam, bam, nice. Jason grabs a freaking vase and crashes that junk on his face. Game. That would be it for me. I'm like, yep, you got it. I'll let you end the whole world right here because you got it. Lucas is getting choked out by them. And this is like 3 or 4 minutes later after Max is floating in the air. Lucas sees it, so maybe he gets some type of Super Saiyan energy. I don't know. Oh, okay. Lucas slams his head into the glass, punches him, and punches him again. And that's it. And then Jason's out. That's all it took. That's all she wrote. That's all he had to do the whole time. Punch him 4 times and then smash his head to the glass. I feel like more work was done on Jason's part for him not to win. That's life though, right? So yeah, 3 things that were corny in Stranger Things Part 4. Love the show. I think it probably had my attention the most for the past couple months. Or however long it's been out. I think I started watching it last year. I can't remember. It's had my attention. It's pretty good. Awesome. Love the show. But that was some bull, and I had to talk about it. It was just things that I think they kind of, y'all just, made it really cinematic. You made it really cinematic with that bullshit. Yeah, so it was Hopper versus respectable boss Demogorgon. Respectable boss Demogorgon. It was Lucas winning the fight after 4 punches after getting 100. And it was Max taking extra time to crunch. Extra crunch time, Max. That's such a big Demogorgon. And I didn't even mention how they were able to outrun that big Demogorgon enough to get inside that little chamber or whatever, and then Hopper leaves it to go fight the big Demogorgon. We're not even going to talk about how they shouldn't be able to outrun that big Demogorgon because the other ones can pretty much outrun them. So why would this big one not be able to? Yeah, that's a lot of bullshit. But anyway, that's a wrap, guys. Like and subscribe. I sound like a YouTuber, but I'm not.